Hello, 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 my darlings. Thank you for joining me on A Slice of Life, A Slice of Life. Well, it's that time. It's that time. It's Christmas time. It's here. It's not coming. It's not on the way. We're not dreaming of a white Christmas. Christmas is here, and you can get all the white stuff you want up north any day now. And so it's here. And so what about those gifts? Well, Georgianne has not purchased one gift. Not one. Not one. Not one. Whew. I guess tomorrow, Saturday, I go out and look for something for people. But here's the gift that I need you to think about. I need you to think about just with me. Can you just walk with me? Just turn around and look back just a little bit so we can go forward. Look back just a little bit and think about that gift you got, that best gift. What was that best gift you got as a kid? What was the gift you got that you were like, oh my God, it is nothing like this? Sometimes we just need to have a little nostalgia that can help us with this Christmas spirit. Just think about the joy and the fun you had when you got that one thing that you always wanted. You know, I remember you can look back to your childhood or look back to your young adulthood or look back to your present time, or you just something maybe last year that came to you that just you didn't think you would get. I could tell you something simple. For me, it was my tablet. I'd seen everybody with the tablet. That was when tablets. Well, I've had it a while now, but when it first came out, and I seen everybody with a tablet, and so I didn't even know to ask for a tablet. I was thinking, maybe I didn't need to have a tablet. Looked like something I might want to use. I was way on the other side now. I'm in command line now, so I've jumped leap years ahead in terms of my technological skills. Having said that, let me go back to that joy. But when I got one for Christmas, I didn't. I tell you, I didn't know what to think. I was thinking, wow, I got one. I have one. I can walk around with a tablet. That meant something to me. My daughter got it for me, by the way. But it meant something to me, and she never asked me one thing about it. But I got that, and then I remember one year. Do you remember when Ralph Lauren came out with the Spelman clothes? It was time for my reunion. I think it was my reunion. My reunion was coming up, and so my daughter went on and got me the white dress. You know the white dress, Spelman College. You know the white dress. If you went to Morehouse, you know the white dress over at Spelman College. If you went to Clark, Atlanta University or Clark College back in the day, y'all know about that white dress. You gotta have the white dress. And so I got a Ralph Lauren white dress, and I just felt good about it. Not so much because it was Ralph Lauren so much, but because it was the white dress. The one that the right white and the right everything, the right length and all everything. It's just small things. The small things that just make a difference, you see. And I remember when my kid was small, and I know I didn't have a lot, but I said, I make a list for mama to get you something for Christmas. Just make a list, and I'll see how many I can get. And I would get as many as I could on the list. And my daughter was just happy if she got one thing on the list, you see. So I just want you to think about all those lists and things. I remember her dad was coming from somewhere, and I said, did you get a toy? And he said, no, I didn't get a toy. I said, oh, you're not coming in here without a toy. You went all the way somewhere, and you went all the way. You got on the airplane. You came back, and you let me tell you something. He stopped in the Atlanta airport. It was when it was regional then. It wasn't even the airport we know now. It's the other airport. And I think she loved that doll to this day. I don't know where Alice is, but I told him, I said, you're not coming in here without a gift. You've been off somewhere, and you don't come back without bringing your daughter something. That's not going to work for me. Lord, mamas are something, aren't we? Anyway, I just wanted him to come back and be thinking about what he was thinking about her to bring her a gift. She loved that doll. She loved that doll. I think most of her life she loved that doll because he brought it in. But I told him he was not coming up in here without something. Just go. I don't care where you had to go. But when you get to this place and see your daughter, I need for you to have something in your hand. And so he did, and she loved that doll. And I just think about the things when you were growing up. This was Georgia, and I didn't grow up with much, but then I got much when I got older. That's that whole Christmas season. It's about the birth of Jesus Christ. But I know we forget all that with all the nonsense that's going on, and the screaming from the Oval Office that's going on. But in the meantime, in between time, let's get back to the gift. There's another gift. There are people who may have found out that they're healed. The cancer, they can't find any more cancer. And that, ooh, that just, just that would just be one. I've never heard those words. I think maybe once I heard them, that there's no more cancer. But anyway, it sounds good to hear it one time at least, So that's a gift. And then the gift of life. Think about how old you are now and how many Christmases you've had, and look at you. You had another Christmas. You made it to another Christmas time. Now, I know it hasn't gotten you yet, and some people that got up today. Some people didn't get up today. Some people, a whole plane load of people died on yesterday. I thought that was tragic. You see why I talk to you all? These people had everything. They were in a private jet. They had everything. He was a champion. He had his wife and his kids. The whole family's gone. The entire family is gone. Do you understand what I'm saying about why I come here every night, 5 days a week, with a motivation or some joy or whatever I can put into your heart to get you going, to enjoy life, to have some joy? Because they got on that plane with joy. They planned that trip. He wanted his wife and his children on with him, and everybody's gone. The pilot, the plane. You see, it was, may God rest their soul. And so stuff happens like that. I was coming around a curve, the car flipped over, just like that. Just like that, I was rolling. Do you understand what I'm saying? So I need you to look at this Christmas differently than you looked at it many other Christmases, or you may be on the same plane with me. So look at it in a broader sense. Now, we talk about Jesus Christ, yes, and we also talk about the gifts, the gift of life, the gift of living, the gift of being able to see. I'm really concerned about my sight these days. I meant to talk to my daughter about sight and, just being able to see, just being able to hear. I talk about not having any teeth, and I've gone a whole year. Has it been a whole year? We're in 2 years now with no teeth. I didn't think I could make 1 year. I think I'm going in year 2. I got to, because next year my emphasis is going to be on my music. And so it's going to be hard to sing like this. Something happened today. Something I didn't know. We ain't doing that. No. We're going to get some tea. But I want you to just think about the joy associated with Christmas and the warm tones and the warm feeling it brings to you. And how you know what? Attorney Dennis Denise. Yes. What am I talking about, Dennis? Denise Holmes. Top attorney in the city of Atlanta, had her 65th birthday party, and she sent me the clips from the birthday party. And when I tell you that girl had her a party, I like her for that, because I gave myself parties. I gave myself a party at work one day. That's when I was putting in the 911 system that you all didn't know there was a black woman behind some of that TRW. Yes. Anyway, when we put in the 911 system over on Ponce de Leon. Y'all catch up with me later. In the meantime, I wanted to have a party for my birthday, and I knew I was the token. They needed, the person said to me, they need you there and to do this job, and you know how to do it. So we had to find somebody who knew how to do it, and your name came up, and we know you knew how to do it, and they need you there. So I knew why I was there. I was fine with it. It was good. It was good employment. I learned a lot, and I stayed in the background. But needless to say, I knew that my birthday party probably, I didn't think it would be at the level where Leo wanted it to be, And so I think I was turning 53 maybe, or 54. Hey, nothing like a 50-year-old. Anyway, so I gave myself just an extravagant lunch in the middle of the day. I had it catered, and I had all kinds of food, and I kept it within the time frame of lunch. And then when lunch was over, I just left it out and let everybody come. Anybody that wanted to come, to get seconds. They could do what they want to, but I want to do that as a gift for myself. And speaking of, what about a gift for yourself? Now, every year I do buy Georgianne something. I buy me some earrings. You all like my ear? Oh, you see this right here? There's something like this. This is what's it? Amorous, right? Buy myself something, But I bought myself something already. I paid on it a whole year. I did. 1 year I paid on this thing, so I can't wait to pull it out for my Christmas present to myself. Paid a little bit. The person knew, they knew, and so they just said, Jordan, just whenever. It's fine with me, just whenever. So I just paid a little bit, like from January. So I still got little bits to pay on different things, but I enjoy having the idea that I got myself something. I want you to get yourself something. Get yourself something you like. It could be something as small as any of these glasses I have, or it could be a scarf that you always wanted. I saw a scarf that I didn't even know they made a scarf like that. I think I might like to have that scarf. It's under $50. So I was thinking about getting that scarf for myself. And it doesn't have to be a lot of money. It says, when you get a gift, people think about how much money you put in the gift. But I think about, did you look for that gift for me? When I give a gift, the person knows that I search, because the gift is going to be something that fits your personality. That I heard you say that you like, or something that you do. Those are the kind of gifts that I give, because you have to study a person to give them a gift. Oh, you could go out and buy all kind of stuff at Macy's, needless markup at all those different places. But when you stop and think about the person to whom you're giving the gift, then you think about how they're going to look at it and love it. Because not only because you gave it, but because it's something that you took time to say they would want that. And that's how I like to look at a gift, to say they would want this gift. This is something that I really wanted. How did she know I wanted this? Or how did she know I like this? That's what you want to do. When you're out shopping, you just don't want to go up and down the aisle and just have somebody stop and say, you like this cologne? Yeah, well, I think I'll just get that. That's not how you do. You find out some kind of idea of what the person likes in colognes, or whatever. Or you find something that they may not even wear cologne. You just think all people wear cologne. They may not even like wearing it. They may not be like me. I like oils. I do like colognes, though. My son-in-law is good. He and Gigi, they always give me cologne. I look forward to see. I tried to tell her, now here we go, conflict. I tried to say to her what kind of cologne I wanted. And she said, that's not fair. We should surprise you. And I'm thinking, like, that would be a surprise if you get the one I wanted. So I said, whatever you get, I'm happy, which I am. But I want you to enjoy this season, because we're in a season. We all know that 2026 is coming. We got to get there. Each one of us has to get there. It's not guaranteed now about getting there. We all have to get there. And so, having said that, I need you to be prepared for 2026. I've been talking about it all year. I've been talking to you all year about this. You heard that ranting that went on a couple of days ago, and it's not over yet. We have how many more years? We got 3 more years. 3 more years. We're just in the first year, and we got 3 more years, baby. You got to gear up. But one good thing I like about what's going on in Black America, people are going on about their business. I love the collective thought, the telepathic directions that we give each other telepathically. You don't hear anybody out saying too much except on TikTok and maybe on YouTube, not a lot though, about what we're doing collectively. I do know that, but there is a sense of that we are doing anything, and that we are just resting right now. And we're going to rest for the next 3 years. We're going to take care of our homes and our families and what we need to do to make sure that our children are guarded, our children have good care, that our children have what they need, and make sure our families have what they need. Our home is secure. We're going to do that. Like I said, we're going to go to the hairdresser. We're going to get our nails done, feet done, some eyelashes. That's what we're ready to do. We're ready to go on with the business of the business. I like John Hope AI. We're moving into a new level of technology that I hope you move with me. I'm already there, as you know. I think I put in one of my descriptions about Thomas Leadership Nexus, which is my own chat bot. And that chat bot is for community leaders to use to help answer questions or develop proclamations or letters or whatever they may need to send out to the community, to improve the community, to heal the community, vocabulary and glossary words that you may need to use in your speeches. All that's in my chat box. And so that's where I'm going. That's what I have going on in 2026, and that's what I hope you have going on in 2026 too. We have to move on. We don't have time. I tell you all the time. We don't have time to look up there and fool with those people because we have things to do. And so as I said that, I'm gonna close out with it's Friday. It's the Friday before Christmas. Next Friday it'll be all over. It's next Thursday, so we're on a countdown. God is good all the time. All the time, God is good. He brought us this far, and we still got to get to Thursday. We got to get to Thursday, and we pray that we all do, and that you have a great time, and make yourself. Nobody can make you happy. Nobody, no husband, wife, girlfriend, boyfriend, kid. None of that makes you happy. You, the one in the mirror, the same person getting in the coffin with you. That is who makes you happy. That's joy comes from above. But happiness, that's you. Whatever it is, just say, I'm happy about this. I'm happy about that. Just say I'm happy about it. Whatever it is, I'm happy about it. Do something good for somebody. I have a friend that works for the veterans. I love the veterans. Y'all know I love Morocco Coleman. He is the veteran king. He is the veteran king. And so, but I have another friend that goes out and works with the veterans. And I want us to make sure that we do something for them. I tell you one thing, when I was with Delta Airlines, I would volunteer to work in the what was that lounge? It was a lounge just for Army, for veterans, no, for Army personnel, U.S. military, personnel that was coming through the airport, and they had a layover. And so instead of laying over, sitting in a chair, they would come to the lounge. Delta Airlines, I think, had that set up, and we would go in, and we would have food and drinks and talk to them, and give them a boost. And so when you see somebody, give them a boost. You see how people. This man went and shot. He's still mad about something that happened in Portugal 10 years ago. Was it Portugal? 10 years ago. He had such a hatred that he kept whatever it was in his heart and came and killed the person at one place, and went found the other person and killed him, and then killed himself. Man, I'm talking about he held on to that. I don't have the whole story. From when they were back at home, at home, and they've come over here to the United States and done well, and you come and just kill him. Just man was in the doorway, shot dead. It's a lot of guards. That's what, every day, baby, every day is a good day. Every day is a good day. Every day that God lets you get up, get somewhere, and get home. My daughter said, we made it home. Let me tell you something. I didn't make it home for 3 days one time. She almost didn't make it home. Her car hit the wall. The wall, her car flipped and went back and forth. The car did. I don't know how she is alive. When I saw the car, it's like she walked away from a car that was just crunch. Let me tell you something now. We don't know if we're going to make it home. And so I come on here Monday through Friday to tell you I love you. Because if nobody's telling you I love you, you getting, nobody's telling you about they love you, then let me tell you that. And then tell yourself that. I have a friend who says he loves himself really well. I ain't mad with him. Love on yourself. Find something for yourself. Do something for yourself. I already got my Christmas gift. I am so bad with that word. I am so sorry. Please forgive me. Just pray for me. God, just love the word. It's so cute to me, but I know it doesn't. It's just not proper to do that. It's not. I'm sorry. But in the meantime, in between time, listen. Kindness is the key word. A loving heart, loving words. When you go to that Christmas party or go to that Christmas dinner with those same people, you know them people that you saw last year, with them same nasty attitudes, with them same snappy words, you smile at them and bless them. Say, I bless you. Ooh, just God bless you. And what's that word we say? Bless your heart. That is now you know what? That's a southern thing. Is that a white thing? Who said that word? Bless your heart. I love this. Oh, bless your heart. Bless your heart takes care of a lot of what you want to say. Oh, bless your heart. Just learn to say bless your heart. Once you say that, you can make it through the whole dinner and make it back home. Because my daughter said we made it back home. Oh my God, Jesus Almighty. I love you. I love you. I love you. And you can't do anything about it. Merry Christmas.